How's it going, everybody? This is Great Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Man, it's Monday. Gotta go back to work tonight, but I got a small little pickup video. Me and my buddy Rob yesterday, Saturday, me and Rob went out and hung out for a little bit. Got to meet my dog Charlie and stuff like that. So Charlie wasn't in the front seat no more. Whenever I drive, he's in the front seat. We put Charlie in the back seat. Boy, he loved that, being in the back seat. But yeah, went out and picked up a couple of things over at Alive again. So I wanted to get over there so Carl can meet my dog and stuff like that, the owner of Alive again. So well, before we do that, I did get a package in the mail today. This is kind of a fun story right here because this was I got the wrong one sent to me, but it was for Mag. But this is what my latest pickup for greatest hits for PlayStation 3 Mag. But originally the guy sent me the day one copy of Mag, which I already have, not the greatest hits. So we did a return and stuff like that. Then he sent me the right one. So now I got the greatest hits of Mag. I just got done. Yeah, it's got the UPC symbol cut there. I'm not worried about it, but I paid him for that today for this right here. So when you do a return on eBay, you get your money back. So I just got his PayPal information, just sent him the money back. So because he sent me the right game, but it's the greatest hits. I made sure that I checked the disc and all that, but pretty sweet that I got this one now to add to my greatest hits. I think this week sometime I'm gonna do a update on my greatest hits games of all the ones I got so far, because I added some more to it and stuff like that. But if you are new to my channel, I do got a complete North American collection, pretty much every title that was released in North America. There are some variants and stuff like that I need to get, and plus one of my favorite ones, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Black Label Edition. I got the greatest hits version of that one, but I need the Black Label Edition of that one. But anyways, what did I get over at Alive again? A horror shop. Well, one thing, my buddy Rob got a disc. I told him I wanted to show this on my channel. I get into all that Christian rock music and stuff like that. I was surprised when my buddy Rob picked up this one right there. He didn't know who it was. It was Blood Good, The Collection. This is kind of a rare CD. It's not the greatest shape, but it's still pretty rare. You don't see this one all the time. But Blood Good's a Christian rock band from the early 80s and stuff like that. They're still continuing on. Les Carlson, the singer of Blood Good, pretty cool. I think it's Michael Bloodgood. I think he died, if I believe. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember everything and stuff like that. But pretty sweet album. I was like, dude, you know what you got there? It's like, he pulled it out. I was like, that's a pretty rare album. It's something I never really seen, but I seen a name on it. And I looked at the back, made by Intense Records. Intense Records was a publisher from the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, and they released a lot of Christian metal type albums and stuff like that. They did Deliverance. I think they done Vengeance and stuff like that. But yeah, they did a Blood Good greatest hits, and we're playing it in the car there, and it was great there because it got to like Crucify, and I didn't look at the lyrics on the back of this when I was at the store. I was like, yeah, well, the Messiah probably on after Crucify, and yeah, you're right, it is. But pretty sweet albums. So pretty much like the greatest hits. I got to bring this back to Rob. I was pretty glad he found this one because that's awesome. I was like, awesome. But another thing I picked up. This is like a re-release of, I think, a film from the 80s or something like that. And Carl's in this, not in the movie, but he's being interviewed before this re-release. I'm just kind of guessworking right now, but I know he was being interviewed in it. But that's for Decapitated, an old slasher flick, I'm guessing, from the early 80s. It got re-released, but pretty cool. All right, let me see if I can get this out of here. But I like that cover right there, pretty nice. But on the back here it says audio commentary 2025 D Cunningham. Let me see if I can find out. Yeah, cast and crew interviews. Carl Crocker interview. Carl Crocker is the owner of Alive Again, so they have him on here being interviewed, which is pretty cool. It's a Traumaville, whatever you want to call it. Rob's going to correct me at work, but it's one of those films, so pretty sweet. But who published this one? RefuseFilms.com, graphics and layout by machine. Awesome. I'll say about the transfers, so it talks about the transfer and stuff like that. Pretty neat. Can't wait to check this out. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I've been too busy ripping my TV series now. Good old Blu-ray disc. If you look at the inside cover, got more stuff on here. I like it when release movies. It's got all kinds of cool stuff like that. And here it talks about the history of the movie and stuff. But pretty cool, pretty sweet. Put this back. I just happened to see that it was like the movie of the day or movie of the month, whatever it was, and I just picked it up. I was like, I want this one. I had my dog in my hand, so I couldn't really go look around everywhere, so I just picked up the first thing, and this is the one I picked up. But yeah, not a big pickup stuff. You know, got Rob's CD here I gotta bring back to him, but a couple things I got. But it was great going out Saturday. Sunday I didn't do a whole lot. I did that night walk with Charlie on the short video and stuff like that. But Sunday I just kind of just relaxed and chilled out and I don't think I really went anywhere yesterday. But today go back to work and work about 2 days, and I think my next day off will be Wednesday. Yeah, fun. But hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what you think of my pickups. Have you ever heard of this Decapitated? And if you watched, let me know what you think of the movie down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye, everybody. Fun times.